Hey everybody, welcome to the GovBidPro page. If you're looking for the website, it should be above this video, and that is Govbidpro.com. What we wanted to do, there's been some requests for a FAQ video, so we're going to go ahead and do that. This is a frequently asked questions, FAQ, you know that, video. Let's start with the first question. How do I qualify? Meaning, how do you qualify as a small business to do business with the government? What you want to do is you want to go to sam.gov and get your CAGE code, C-A-G-E, CAGE code. And there, that's, by the way, that's free to get that. Registration takes about 30 to 45 minutes. It'll ask you a bunch of questions. If you've got any questions, you're welcome to email me. I can help you with the registration. It's a free registration to get a CAGE code. That stands for Commercial and Government Entity. You have to be a small business in the United States with a U.S. address. Okay, make sure you don't have any felonies or any back taxes or any back child support or any felonies or anything like that. So that's to get a CAGE code. And again, that stands for Commercial and Government Entity. And you want to go to sam.gov for that. Okay. Again, if you need more information about registration or small business training, above this video is Govbidpro.com. Next question is about registration. And what we want to do is we want to register as what's called a set-aside. And so if you're a woman-owned business, you register as a set-aside for a woman-owned. If you're veteran-owned, or if you're minority-owned, or if you're in a hub zone. And so that's the question on that, is if you're a small business, you're less than 50 employees, or 100 employees, or 500 employees, or less. So they'll ask you that question to register as a set-aside. Small business, woman-owned, veteran-owned, 8A hub zone. We could talk more about that. But there's bids for those set-asides. That's the point. Okay, next question. What is the process? What is the process to do business with the government in a nutshell? The government likes to put out bids, RFIs, RFQs, and RFPs. Request for information, request for quote, and request for proposal. There's all the different bids that are out there. Okay? And we have the trainings. That's a P. Okay? We've got a 14 video on-demand training course on our website with 1-year email support for your do-it-yourselfers out there for only $89. And we talk about, we really dive into the process. But in the short term, right here on this video, the process is the government puts out these bids and says, hey, this bid for these markers, and they want 10,000 of these markers, is due next Friday. It's a future due date. And the government's going to take the lowest price technically acceptable. That's in a nutshell how it works. With the RFPs, the request for proposals, the government's going to look for your past performance, your management plan, your resumes, your references. The government's going to look at more of a subjective. So that's the answer to that question. In terms of process, what you want to do first is you want to do bid capture, then sourcing and proposal writing, then submission. Finally, we have free reseller training on our website. If you go above this video to Govbidpro.com. And again, thanks for coming out the first time here. Our first RFQ. This is our number one RFQ. Number one FAQ of our new Facebook page, business page. Thanks for coming out. And we'll see you at the next FAQ. Have a nice day.